Right. What is up, healthy living community? Amber Duluth here. I am a social marketer here at Modere. I am so stoked that I get to come to you guys live today with Mr. Greg Horn. For those of you who don't know Greg is the formulator of our M3 product, which has helped literally people lose over 1 million pounds. So if you have been impacted by the M3, I think you should hit the heart, drop us how much weight you've lost in the comments. You know, the M3 has been one of our big flagstone products here at Modere. It's hands down one of the things that jump-started my personal weight loss of over 50 pounds with that system. So I just have a lot of love and respect for Greg and all of his formulations. And he has formulated our brand new product called Optimize. I've had the luxury of being on it for 3 days now, and we've got a lot of stuff to share with you guys. So Greg is a part of Modere's scientific advisory board and the formulator for a brand new product. And so we're going to let Greg dive into all of the awesome stuff about Optimize, and then we're going to do a little Q&A for you guys. So hang tight. I'm going to give it over to you, Greg.
Super. Thanks, Amber. I'm going to share my screen here and tell you a little bit more about Optimize by Modere. Here we go. Can you see that okay? All right. Well, thanks for the introduction. As Amber mentioned, I've been dedicated to bringing the best science of nutrition to people in the form of health-changing products for about 3 decades now. It seems like only yesterday. And I've had some successes at other companies with GNC and Garden Life, where I was the CEO. That was a long time ago. I've been with Modere almost since it was called Modere. I just love the company. I've been so fortunate to have been able to create Burn and Vital and other products in collaboration with the Modere team. And I'm thrilled to be here to talk to you about Optimize, which is one of the most exciting products yet. So first question is what is Optimize? So let's just start with the product itself. Optimize is a specially made tablet that turbocharges ordinary water with the power of fresh-made, free molecular hydrogen, magnesium, and methylfolate. So it's easy to use. It's fun to watch the hydrogen being made. You just drop a tablet into a glass of pure water. So you take one of these tablets, you pop it out of the foil case, and you drop it right into a glass of pure water, and you can watch this effervescent reaction. It's fun. The bubbles you see are the fresh hydrogen being made right before your eyes. It's a reaction with the tablet itself that releases hydrogen that's already in the water, good old H2O, and it puts it into its free or molecular state where it acts as a powerful antioxidant. So this is free hydrogen is enriched into the water. So it's in the water. So you wait until the reaction is complete with the tablet and there's no tablet left. And then you drink the water within 20 minutes while the free hydrogen is still fresh. Remember, these are tablets for reacting with water, so you don't swallow them directly. So how does Optimize work? That's the question of the day. Optimize really turns ordinary pure drinking water into a triple action health drink that's free from calories, from sugar, from artificial anything, from preservatives, from caffeine. And the basis of hydration is, of course, water. Water is the stuff of life itself. Our bodies are about 60% water, and our brains are about 75% water. So proper hydration is a foundational key to keeping healthy cells, flushing metabolic waste from the body, lubricating joints, thinking clearly, and even enabling digestion so we can turn food into energy. So we're all supposed to drink at least 5 glasses of water a day. A recent survey of about 3,000 Americans found that over 75% of us are chronically not even getting that minimal amount. So the first addition of water that Optimize brings is free, which is also called molecular hydrogen. And hydrogen is amazing. It's the smallest molecule in the universe, and it comprises about 90% of the matter, of the known matter of the universe. But because it's so small, it wants to bind with other things. So almost all of it is bound to other atoms. For example, in good old H2O, hydrogen is stuck together with 2 parts oxygen in a bond, and it's difficult to break that bond. So Optimize is able to break these bonds and create free hydrogen independent of the oxygen in the water. And it's important because this is the free form. Hydrogen is a tiny but very powerful antioxidant with an ability to range throughout the body and quench free radicals by reacting with them and neutralizing them. So because free hydrogen is so small, it can get into cells easily that other antioxidants just can't penetrate because they're too large. So it increases the antioxidant capacity throughout your entire body. Hydrogen-rich water, which is what Optimize creates, has been the subject of clinical trials. And you can look them up yourself by entering the term hydrogen-rich water in the search bar at NIH.gov, which is the U.S. government's National Institute of Health database of published clinical trials. The second addition to water is magnesium. Magnesium is often called the master mineral, and it's essential for biological life to function at all. Magnesium enables over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, and these reactions are the kind of the sparks that power life at the biological cellular level. Magnesium supports brain health, bone health, and muscle relaxation among its many benefits. And despite its critical role in good health, almost as a master mineral, U.S. government surveys have identified magnesium as a mineral that almost half of us don't get enough of in our daily diets, almost half. That's a lot. Optimize provides 15% of your daily magnesium needs in a single serving of delicious berry-flavored health drink. So the third element of this triple action health drink, which is on the far side of the screen here, is something called methylfolate. And folate is an essential member of the B vitamin family. It's vitamin B9. And it's required for everything from cell replication to production of the neurotransmitters, serotonin and dopamine that keep our brains healthy and our moods even. Optimize provides folate in its methyl form, which is 75 times more expensive than the folic acid used in most supplements. This is crucially important since a meaningful percentage of us, I'm one of them, have a gene mutation that doesn't allow metabolism of folic acid into its bioavailable methylfolate form that the body can use. That happens in your body for most people, but it doesn't happen for some of us. This affects about 10% of Caucasian and Asians, about 25% of Hispanics, and about 1% of African Americans. So it's not insignificant. But by providing folate in its body-ready methyl form that's already fully bioavailable, the mood-supporting benefits of vitamin B9 are made available to everyone. Put it all together and Optimize is simply superior for hydration for core health. So here's a comparison chart of your choices for hydration. When you wake up and decide you want to hydrate, you have choices from plain water all the way through to Optimize. And that includes electrolyte water like Gatorade or Powerade, so-called alkaline water, which has a high pH, which, by the way, pH stands for potential for hydrogen rather than actual hydrogen that we have in our hydrogen water, canned hydrogen water, and of course, Optimize. So let's just look at this detail here. All these drinks are hydrating. They provide water, which is essential to core health, but that's kind of where the similarities end. Electrolyte water does offer electrolytes, but they're often accompanied with high levels of sugar, artificial flavors, or colors, or even preservatives. If you look at the back of the label of those electrolyte waters, it's not all stuff you necessarily want to be drinking. Hydrogen water in a can still does contain detectable levels of free hydrogen according to our tests. But these products are often made overseas. Japan is a common manufacturing site many, many months ago, and then shipped and stored, which gives the free hydrogen time to lose potency and escape. Optimize, again, on the far side of this chart, is different. It's totally different, providing meaningful levels of the crucial electrolyte magnesium, the antioxidant power of fresh-made free hydrogen, and the brain-supporting benefits of methylfolate. Best of all, it's got a fun, effervescent fizzing action that serves as proof that the free hydrogen is being made right before your eyes. This is a demonstrable benefit that really plays well, even over a video call where you can see it fizzing. So the question is, what's in your water? Optimize, it's a core health product that's designed to be used every single day. It turbocharges ordinary water to enhance your core health. It's an everyday use product that starts with the foundational benefits of hydration. Water is essential to life. More than 70% of us don't get enough of it each day. But to pure water, Optimize adds triple action benefits. Number one is the power of free hydrogen. It unlocks the hydrogen, frees it up in the water, turning it into a powerful cellular antioxidant. Two, it gives you the mental boost of methylfolate. That's the only fully bioavailable form of crucial vitamin B9, which is required for neuronal and healthy brain function. Three, gives you the health benefits of electrolyte hydration, electrolytes in water, for helping the mind and body work at their best. So better energy, better health, better mood. What can be better than that? Finally, the question we got is, what to expect on Optimize. So what should you expect? So first, keep in mind that this is not a stimulant energy drink that kicks you hard, on the first sip. It's not that. Natural products that work with your body's own cellular system work best with continuous daily use. You're drinking water every day anyway, so this is easy with this product. The benefits are real and they're superior to other hydration options. They include feeling better, which who doesn't want to do that? Better energy, but again, not like a stimulant energy drink. This is real energy that your cells are making within your body, not a jolt. So you can expect this to keep getting better and better over the first 2 to 3 weeks of regular use. It aids the nervous system from the combined benefit of free hydrogen and methylfolate. It supports better sleep. Magnesium helps relax the muscles, which can lead to better sleep. It supports better recovery, and that's the antioxidant action of free hydrogen in the water. And cardiovascular support, supported by the triple action of magnesium, the B vitamin, methylfolate, and hydrogen. So hydrogen water is a whole new field of science. And with this product, Optimize really brings it home so you can benefit today. That's my initial training on Optimize. Amber, if you have some questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them.
I do. So guys, if you are unfamiliar with hydrogen water, I have been waiting for this product to launch for almost 3 years. So I'm super excited that this has finally gotten in our hands. So I mentioned this before we got started, Greg, but I noticed I've started it Friday. Okay. So I have noticed, not like you said, not a huge energy boost, but I've definitely noticed some mental clarity, less of the brain fog thing. And I have slept so well in the last 3 nights that I'm already a believer. But my question would be, I know we talk cellular energy, and I know, when people see cellular energy, they start to go, well, what the heck is cellular energy? What does that mean? And what am I going to feel immediately? Because I think we all know we live in this world where we're instant gratification, right? And so is there anything that people could expect to feel within that first 1 or 2 times of use, or is it something that we need to kind of build into our systems for sure for all of the benefits?
Well, it's a great question, Amber. Everybody's biology is a little bit different. So if you've been deficient in magnesium, like about half of people, you might feel better right away just because you're getting enough magnesium. It helps your muscles relax. It supports a lot of different processes that might not have been working optimally in you. And you get that, and all of a sudden, like, you have an instant benefit because that night, you've got enough magnesium, you can relax and fall asleep faster. So there is the potential. Same thing if you've been short on folic acid because you can't process it or whatever. Like, there can be initial benefits that are based on kind of topping off levels of things that may have been short in your nutrition program up till now. The cellular energy benefits, the cells in your body turn over at a certain rate that's not like every single day you don't get a whole new set of cells. So it takes a while to get them operating efficiently. So the really feeling your best, when we were developing this, obviously I've been taking this for a long time, and the benefits continue, but it's not, I don't want anybody to set this up as an expectation that it's going to feel like drinking, 6 cans of Red Bull or something, because it's definitely not that type of thing. It's the kind of thing where you just feel better every day, better and better and better. But I would say realistically allow a couple, 3 weeks for those energy, just feeling better, feeling a little bit clearer, benefits to kick in, because it's not an immediate gratification product at the energy level. It doesn't kick you it doesn't kick you like a Red Bull or something would.
No, I love that, because I think setting that realistic expectation coming into taking it is incredibly important. I feel like we live in a world right now where a lot of us are so used to just not feeling optimal, right? That we've just gotten used to that. And so we start something new and we don't notice it because we've just felt so off for so long. So I love that. So asking for a friend, how many are we allowed to drink a day of Optimize? And is there a point where it becomes like there's a plateau of benefits for it, if you will?
Yeah, well, if you look at the back of the label, it's 15% of your daily value for magnesium. So, I recommend people start with 1 a day. I think, especially if you're not used to, when you're starting any kind of new health program that's actually going to have a benefit to your health and interact with your body like this will, that you're better off starting with 1 a day. Sometimes we even say half a day, but 1 a day to really get your body used to what it's doing and feeling better. You can safely take more than that. You can safely take 2 or 3 of these a day, and not get above, kind of, there's no like danger limit for magnesium levels or anything like that, that in the product. So safety wise, you could take 2 or 3 a day and be fine. But I would start people at 1 a day. I know people that drink 3 a day and are, feel better and better each time they do.
Okay, I love that. That's the first thing everyone asks me is, how many can I take a day? And I was like, let's slow our rolls and start.
Let your body get used to it. Let your body get used to it. And as I would give a couple weeks at each level that you do, I wouldn't start off, with 2 or 3 a day. I would start off with 1 a day, and you start feeling better, and then maybe 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon or something like. But I wouldn't start at the highest possible level.
Okay, that's good to know. So I know we added to plain water. I will tell you, my mom got hers yesterday, and I forgot to tell her to put it into water. She put it on her tongue and said as soon as it started fizzing, she panicked and realized she was not supposed to do that. So she did remove it from her mouth. But so it goes into plain water. Is there anything else that could be added to, or just plain water 100% all the time?
No, it shouldn't be added anything else, because the reaction that it's doing is with water. It's taking H is 1, and then there's 2 O's, right? And it's breaking those apart. You don't want anything in the way of that, and it won't work. It won't work the way to get the full potency of fresh hydrogen production if you don't use plain water, not Coca-Cola or not orange juice or whatever people like drinking. It also helps, Amber, if the water is pretty close to room temperature. Like, you don't put it into a glass of like freezing cold ice water. It'll still work, but it just takes a lot longer for the tablet to fully disintegrate. If it's in room temperature water, which is how I use it, the tablet disintegrates really quickly and easily. Ice and coldness slow that process down enough that it might be a little inconvenient.
That is, that's good information, because mine was really cold yesterday, and I noticed that I couldn't get the tablet to go. It took a while. So today it went faster, but it was room temperature. So that's awesome.
Yeah, no ice and room temperature water is definitely gets you the best results for a reaction. And then if it's room temperature, the water can actually absorb more of the hydrogen, so it actually becomes a little bit more potent as well.
Wow. I'm so glad that we had this conversation. That's good. 8 to 10 ounces, I think is what you said for that, right? 8 to 10 ounces of room temperature. Yeah.
I mean, I think that on the label, we say 6 to 8 ounces. Okay. So that's what to go with. I don't measure the exact ounces when I use it. My glass is about 8 ounces, but it might be 10. I wouldn't sweat that. But I wouldn't put it in 2 ounces of water. Like, you want enough water. The point is to have enough water to absorb the free hydrogen and to get fully kind of saturated and enriched with it. And then that's what you're drinking. So if you end up with 8 to 10, it's fine, or 6 to 10. 6 to 8 is what we see in the label. So I would always recommend people just stick with what's in the label. That's the safe bet in all those cases.
And we did.
It also says not to just swallow the tablet on the label. So.
Well, apparently it's like Pop Rock, so don't try that, guys. And if anyone is wondering on here what it tastes like, it does say it has a light berry flavor. I looked at my husband this morning because he tried it. He tasted lemon or citrus, which is weird to me because I definitely don't taste citrus. But what I will tell you is it's like you taste something in your water, but you also taste nothing in your water. I know that sounds silly, but you can taste a hint, but not much. So if you're worried about flavor or you're sensitive to flavors, it's not a strong berry flavor at all. You almost are like, do I taste something or don't I taste something? So if that's something,
brought that up because Amber, that's exactly how it was formulated. It was formulated to mask any kind of mineral taste, but almost be not quite there. Like that's exactly what we're going for. So it's not polarizing. It's just kind of a pleasant taste, but it's all natural. It's a berry flavor, and it's not overpowering at all.
You guys nailed that, because I think it's almost that I can smell a hint of berry, and that's why I feel like I taste a hint of berry. But I told my husband, I'm like, I don't know how I can taste something and taste nothing at all, but that's exactly what happens. So if you're concerned, I know some people are always worried about taste. I'm a believer that we have all probably ingested worse, and it's 6 to 8 ounces, so it's fine. But if there's no taste, you're not going to have a problem with that. So I did have another question on here, but I don't see what it is now. So I do want to close with something pretty simple. If you're watching this right now and you're like, well, do I need this? I'm going to tell you up front, you do. I mean, we're talking antioxidants, we're talking cardiovascular, we're talking sleep support. I mean, these are all foundational things that I think if I ask, no offense to Greg, but if I ask any woman, these are things that women, I know men do too, but women as a whole, we struggle with getting to sleep. You know, my husband told me last night, he's like, this is the third night in a row you haven't had your phone when you went to bed, because usually I'm doing something until I'm so tired that I go to sleep. And I was able to just lay down and go to sleep. And that's not something that's normal in my life. So, you know, if you're watching this and you're like, you know what, Greg is right, I don't drink enough water, which is most of you. And if you're not getting enough sleep, so you need better sleep and antioxidants support mental clarity, better recovery. You know, if you're looking to anti-age, and get some long-term benefits of energy, you need to tag the person who added you to this event, and you need to tell them that you need Optimize. I think it's going to be one of these really important core foundational kind of products. You know, it doesn't matter what you're on. If you're on the M3 and you're looking to lose weight, well, guess what, guys? You have to have a body that's healthy to support that weight loss and to support that journey. And so I think it's a really important addition, no matter what product you're here for, no matter what goal you have set. Optimize is going to be that perfect addition to your regimen. And so I think you're going to love it. I think you need to try it. It's super affordable. If you've ever looked up hydrogen-rich waters on Amazon, you would be extra offended by the cost. And like Greg said, those don't have the magnesium and the high-quality folate in them either. And so I think that this is just going to be a truly incredible product. And so, Greg, thank you so much for hopping on. I know that I feel like most people saw it and they were like, what the heck is this product? What does it do? Why do I need it? And so I knew getting you to share a little bit of the science was going to be just really incredible. So I appreciate you. And thank you for filling us in on all of this. Is there anything else you feel like they need to know about this?
Thanks, Amber. You know, it's fun to talk about a science-based product that's an everyday use product that makes you feel better every day. Like it just doesn't get any better than that. So I really appreciate the chance to talk it over with you. And I think this is going to be really a boon for people who are using it every single day.
I agree. Thank you so much, Greg.